Hello, here's a quick tutorial for those of you who want to take information that's in an Excel spreadsheet. Maybe you've got first and last name and you want to split it into multiple columns. So first I like to see where I'm working, so I'm going to spread this out a little bit so I can see the full column. Sometimes you'll see information is kind of crammed on top of each other, so you can just spread those out. And the next thing we need to do is we need to create some room for these expanded columns because John Smith, for example, Smith is going to move into the next column, and if we don't create a blank column here, it's going to overwrite our addresses. So I'm going to right-click on the column and click Insert. And normally that would create enough room for a first and last name, but if we have a middle name here too, then that's going to need more space. So it's always good to create a couple of extra columns just in case somebody put a long name in, like George W. Bush Sr. or something like that. So you don't want that overwriting other information. So we're going to add those extra columns, and now we're going to start actually splitting the data out. So first you highlight the column, then you go to Data, which I'm already on. Normally you'll be on Home, so we're going to click on Data, and then Text to Columns right here. And we are going to look for a delimited way to split these out, so go to Next. And by default it usually selects tab for you, which does nothing in our particular case. Since I have a space between first and last name, I'm going to use that, and as you can see it gives you an example of the top 5 or 6 data entries so you can see what it's about to do. If you have last name, comma, first name, then you would use comma. And at this point you're actually done. You could click Finish, but if you wish you can go to Next and it'll give you some more options like where you want to put it, or if you want to change it to specifically be a certain type of format. General is fine in our case. I'm going to click Finish, and you can see that it split it out. I gave one too many extra columns just to be safe, and now I can right click and select Delete to get rid of that. Now in the case of the first, middle, and last name, that did create a mess on this one, so it just depends on how you want to split out your data and how much massaging time you want to put into getting everything into the right columns. But this should be a good start to get you going, and hope that helps. We'll talk to you later.